YouTube, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Screens, and today's video, man, is going to be about how to get all your defensive badges the fastest. Now, if you guys have used my build, if you guys have seen my build video, you guys know that this is partially a mostly red and a little bit of green. So I've already showed you guys how to get the shooting badges for it. Now I'm going to show you guys how to get the defensive badge for it. This method will work for all players. It'll work for your centers. It'll work for your guards. It's not like you have to be a certain position. This applies to every single build you can use this method for. So before we get into it, y'all, please drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment. And if you do sub with post notifications, because we are on the road. What am I running into? We are on the road to 20K YouTube subs. We're like a little less than, I think, 500 away. So that's insane. Please sub up if you guys are new, bro. So we're gonna get right into it, you know. So I sound like a broken record every single time that I make these videos, is because I've already made 2 of them, and I always talk about the settings and the difficulties and basically how there's only 2 possible combinations to actually, there's only 2 settings to play with, and that is your game difficulty and your quarter length. So for defense, I feel like this is one of the more forgiving ones if you guys want to use Hall of Fame. I mean, obviously, if it's on like pro, they're gonna take worse shots. They're gonna the team is gonna play like an idiot, and you can get more defense. But also, I feel as if like defense is really easy regardless of the difficulty that you have it on. So it's really up to you guys. I'm gonna go with pro just because I'm used to it, and I don't really like playing Lacker. I'm almost done maxing out my player anyway. Also, on top of that, side note, I did say that I was going to drop like an in-depth like player breakdown whenever I max out my players, so that will be soon. Don't worry about that. I got you boys. Now, quarter length, again, you can either go 5 or 12 minutes if you're a psychopath and you want to like try to get the most XP possible. Do 12 minutes, but I have better things to do. I don't want to play my career all day, so I'm going to do 5-minute quarters just to like kind of speed up the process a little bit, where, you know, like if your teammate's not going to get on for about like 20-15 minutes, like you can just play a my career game, you know what I mean? So this is the one that I'm rocking with. I'm going to go with pro and 5 minutes. Now, obviously, you could go with Hall of Fame in 12 minutes. That would probably optimize. That would give you the most badge progression for defensive badges. But for me personally, I'm going to go with pro 5 minutes. So those are the only settings that you guys really want to like do. Like that's the only thing that you guys have to change. So let's get into the actual method here right now, y'all. All right, guys. So basically, you guys know the deal. It's a defensive badge method. We have to play defense. So this is more so like there's a lot of like small things that go into this method, for example. So rebounds, steals, blocks, good shot contests are all the 4 major things that I would say are going to get you your majority of your defensive badge progress. Now, I'm going to show you a couple clips here, and you may be wondering, like, why did I just throw an alley-oop here? The defensive badge one, or method, is the only method that you can basically do 2 at the same time with. So what I would personally advise you guys to do is play defense on defense, and then do one of my other methods for either playmaking, shooting, or finishing when you're on offense. And then obviously, or you could try to basically like make the possession as fast as you can go and just turn the ball over and try to get chase down blocks. But I find it's more efficient to do things while you're also trying to get the defensive badge methods, because you're gonna see here, like for example, right there, I got a good shot contest. I think I got a rebound, and then I came down and shot a 3. Same here. It also doesn't matter if they make it, as long as you get a good shot contest. Now, obviously, blocks are a huge source of rep for you guys, but if you get a good shot contest and not a block, it's not the end of the world. Don't even worry about it. So this clip right here, I'm pretty sure is like honestly one of the best things that could happen. You guys see me, I do my little shooting badge method. I go back, I play some defense, and you guys are noticing that I'm not really playing defense on John Collins until the very last second. That's something that you really want to do. You want to bait the AI into passing it and thinking they're wide open, and you come in and just block it or get a good shot contest. And then right there again. See? So basically what I did was I did 2 shooting badge methods and a defensive badge method within like one clip, a 130-second clip. So that's something that you guys are going to want to go for. I get a steal there. I take the ball up the court and just shoot it instantly. So like I said, y'all, this is something that you guys are going to want to do on the, it's more of a side, it's more of a side method than its own individual method. Now, like I said, if you guys really wanted to max out, whenever you guys are on offense, just throw a lob to the other team. Like, what, just get a turnover every single time. But for me personally, this is the best way. Like, I obviously, like, you can get both your defensive and your shooting or finishing or playmaking if you do exactly what I'm doing, where you just play both of them at the same time. So you're gonna see here at the end that these kind of add up, and I mainly just get, I'd say, around like 2.6k to 3k for defensive. Now that's obviously also not taking into account shooting and finishing. And I'm also, I don't even think I played a lot this game. I didn't get a lot of, I got like one block, I got a couple good shot contests, and I played for like 5 minutes. So 25 to 3k XP for your defense in 5 to 10 minutes is actually really, really good in my opinion. So if you were to grind this out, if you're like the starter of your team, if you're a starter, you're playing 12-minute quarters, you low-key could get, like, I'd say anywhere between 10 to 20,000, maybe even 30,000 on your shooting, or I'm sorry, your defensive badges in one game. And that is equivalent to like a badge and a half every single game. So that's something that I would do. Don't even worry about it. Keep in mind, I'm also not primarily red. I think I messed that up in the intro where I said that I was like more so red and then a little bit of green. No, I'm more so green. I do not get Hall of Fame defensive badges. But with that being said, if you are like a pure red, if you're a red blue, if you're a half red green, unlike me, you'll get a lot more defensive XP. And it's also easier because you guys are going to get the Hall of Fame defensive badges, whereas I'm only going to get the gold ones, so it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to block shots. It's going to be a lot easier for you guys to get steals, good shot contests, stuff like that. So this is basically the entire method. Like, you basically, to summarize it, you guys are going to want to play defense whenever you're on defense. Do the method I'm doing. Basically bait the AIs into taking really bad shots, and you try to get the contest and or the block on it. And when you're on offense, you can either do a shooting, finishing, or playmaking badge method, or you can just throw the ball out of bounds and try to get a chase down. Chase downs are really, really helpful. Chase down blocks in general are overpowered this year. So that's something that you guys are really, really going to want to look for, because I'm not going to lie, someone like me who already has their finishing and shooting badges and a majority of their playmaking, I'm more locked in on the defensive badges. Like, if you only have one defense, if you only need defensive badges, do not do what I'm doing in this gameplay, where I'm taking shots and taking dunks and stuff like that. Low-key, my career is kind of useless unless you want your hot spots. So if you need hot spots, do that. But other than that, it's not really that important. So I'm going to show you guys what I get from this game here. I get like 11k in total. I think I played like 5 to 10 minutes in the game. And right there, 2.6k. And you see, like, it's a decent amount for somebody who does not play the game a lot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I were to play an entire my career game, 12 minutes, and I was a starter, I was playing majority of the game, I would have like 10 times that. So that's up to you guys. That's the method. I'm going to meet you guys back in the park and end the video there. So guys, hopefully this method did help you guys out. As you guys can see, I am around, I need only 6 more defensive badges, and I'm like, I'd say 20% of the way to the 17th one. So I'm definitely making some progress for a build that does not primarily like focus on defense, because as I mentioned before, if you're a primary defender or at least half a defender, you're going to get a lot more XP than what I do. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully this method helped you. If you guys want the playmaking badge one, even though I don't really like get a lot of playmaking XP, please drop a comment below. I would appreciate it. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, make sure to like and sub up with those post notifications so you guys never miss out on another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy Screens, and I'm out. Peace.